Hey, welcome to Classic Value Investors and Microcap Explosions. This is Mariusz Konieczny. I want to talk about an overcrowded trade, and we are all guilty of that. And when I mean by overcrowded trade, it has nothing to do with the fundamental thesis of something. And it happens to me all the time. So for example, I talked about on this channel about immunoprecise and couple of the miners, okay? And recently I saw that Playboy Group is down like 60%. And see, one of the reasons why I don't go on Twitter and look for investment ideas from other people, because when so many people are yapping about the same thing at the same time, and everybody is on the trade that could be in the trade, and I'm talking about when you have a smaller company, it requires fewer people. When you have a bigger company, it requires more people. But when everybody is yapping at the same time and everybody is in the trade, then there's an opportunity for disappointment. And we saw this in immunoprecise. Everybody was yapping on Twitter about immunoprecise, and then the stock got crushed, right? And I said that, I don't understand immunoprecise, whatever, but there might be some people that understand it, but that's besides the point. Then the same thing happened to me personally in miners or gold. When in 2011, everybody was yapping about gold, talking about how gold is the place to be. So everybody was in, and then it didn't need a lot of disappointment for it not to turn out very well. And now recently with the Playboy Group, a lot of people were talking about it. And if you want to know the thesis behind the Playboy Group, you can look at on Borrowed Time. He did a great job explaining the thesis. But the point is that when I go on Twitter, I don't go on Twitter to look for investment ideas. I don't go anywhere to look for investment ideas. So consequently, when I hear about an idea, any sort of idea, without looking for it, that means a lot of people are in it, okay? And I saw the Playboy Group. So many people on Twitter were talking about it. Copy was talking about it, and boom, people got overexcited, and then the company reported something and it wasn't to people's standards, and then they crashed it and the stock is down 60%. And again, I'm not saying that it's not a good investment thesis, whatever. All I'm saying is that when we look for investment ideas in places where people are yapping about investment ideas, then this is the risk that we're running to, that we can get into an overcrowded investment. And believe me, guys, it happened to me so many times. That's why when now somebody presents me with an investment idea, it's like the first thing I ask myself is, how many people are talking about it? And I know that the human nature is to be into investment ideas that others like it. It makes us feel great that other people have the same opinion about it, but then it can bite us in the butt. So I want to hear from you, have you experienced something like this that too many people were in? I mean, I recently experienced the tankers, right? Everybody was talking about the tankers, and then it didn't turn out the way we wanted to. And in the short term, of course, the stock prices didn't perform well. And, we paid the price for entering a trade that was overcrowded. So anyway, let me know your thoughts. Have you experienced something like this? How are you dealing with situations like this when everybody's talking about a stock? Are you more likely to enter it just because everybody's talking about it? Or are you the kind of person that you're cautious and you actually want to stay away simply because everybody's talking about it? So anyway, drop me a comment below.